invite Mr. V.L. Kanta Rao, the Principal Secretary at Ministry of Jal Shakti, Chitra ma'am, the Director of CSMRS, and Nitin sir, who is the CEO and founder of Middle Earth HR, to come on stage and light the lamp.
Thank you very much for having me here. Like we do in government, I smartly outsource the work to that CEO of the organization we recently created called Mission Karma Yogi. You must have heard of Mission Karma Yogi in government. So there is a CEO there. I told her, look, I have to go and give a speech on HR and leadership and learning and development and use of AI and all that. Then she gave me a nice speech. She gave me a piece of paper and I said that I am going to talk from what inputs that she has given. And surprisingly, you will not believe me, a lot of work is happening in the government by using digital online AI tools in training the government personnel. Maybe having an idea that there are 2 crore government employees, 20 million government employees in India. When I say government, they could be central government, 50 lakhs is central government. And they could be state, PSU, municipality, whatever is government. All put together, there are 2 crore employees. And how do you train them? There are different departments. You all know typically in state government, central government, there are about 50-60 departments. And every department does their own training and they have their own institutions. So typically in government there are services, like there is some income tax service, there is some IAS and police service and so on and so forth. So there are service-based training institutions are about 25, 26. And then there are state level training institutes. We call them ATIs, Administrative Training Institutes. Now there are about 50-60 training institutes which do a lot of training for the government employees. And we also have a policy that 2.5% of the salary budget in any department, I don't know if private sector has any norm on this, 2.5% of the salary budget of any department should be spent on the training in the department. So we have a national training policy and so on and so forth. And I asked the lady who gave the speech as to roughly what percentage of government employees go through some training or other in a given year. And her calculation is that about on an average 20% of government employees in a given department go through some kind of training or the other in a given year. That means maybe in 5 years' time, the entire department, 100% of the people are getting trained on some subject or the other. The subject itself is a different issue. Now, I know the spread of government offices is very, very large, and you have offices everywhere and anywhere. It's not that you have a big company and it has a headquarters. So with this, we actually need distance learning tools, we need digital tools, we need online tools, and we need a lot of training that can be delivered without calling people and to a physical mode and all that. So for this, they set up what is called, long back, 20 years back, they set up a national knowledge network where they try to connect a lot of universities, colleges, and try to give trainings through those, because that was the basic internet infrastructure, a broadband connection to institutions where people can gather in a hall like this and get training. Now, over the last few years, having all the better digital technology around, we have come up with what is called a national program on capacity building facilities. And in local parlance in our departments, it's called Mission Karma Yogi. So we are wanting to convert government employees into Karma Yogis, and there is a mission which works on this, and CEO of that mission is the one who's given me some inputs, where she said that out of these 2 crore government employees across the country, 1.5 crore people are on an online portal, online platform created by this mission, and that online platform is called Integrated Government Online Training, IGOT. You must have heard of IGOT. So this is a big success story in the past 4 or 5 years of the government training module, where 1.5 crore people are registered. They have done at least 10 courses, and they have done at least 10 hours of training on this online platform. So government has now moved a lot from these 50-60 training institutes physical training to an online system of training. We also have done a lot of digitization. Earlier you would find that our annual performance review reports used to be on paper, and then someone, if there is a storeroom where you are finding it. Now we have the entire what we call APAR, annual performance review reports, are all digitized, and we also have a system where we enter our remark or we do evaluation of those annual reports digitally. And because we have a digital training platform and we have a digital performance review, we are able to fetch the training details of all these 1.5 crore employees from the IGOT platform and plug it into the annual performance report. So at least we know what these people are going through in terms of training. And we also, of course, this is very common for the ERP systems in your companies, that you have an ERP which caters to, apart from finance and this and that, caters to the human resource management system. So recently, we have converted to a complete digital online human resource management system, where from the beginning, from the recruitment till the retirement, we have all the record of people. So with so much of data, with so much of training happening through an online mode, so we have enormous data. We have enormous data, and where there is enormous data, you can bring in AI. So there are AI tools now within this IGOT platform, within the government system, where looking at your profile, we can suggest, there is a handholder, Sati or something like that, it's called an AI handholder, who comes and tells each and every employee as to what kind of training or what kind of training modules which are available in that platform that he or she should select. And we also have AI tutor introduced in that system, where on a specific topic, on a specific question, there is a tutor. And as you all know that states have different languages of working. So we are using these AI tools to ensure that whatever training material, whatever is available in one particular language is converted through an AI, it's called Bhashini, AI Bhashini tool, into the language of your state government. So there's a lot happening, and I'm curious to know what the private sector is doing, because we keep saying that we should bring in private sector efficiency to the government. So I'm sure today I'll get to know about what you people are doing, and I'm sure I've seen some of the stalls and interacted with some of the companies that have displayed their work here. I'm sure there is a lot of scope for the HR companies in the private sector to engage with the government side and give the best learnings from the private sector, and we adapt them into the government system. I'm sure my coming for this event today as something in future where we can work together. Thank you very much.